Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Pressure Design Tutorial. So today I am going to make this drawing and I have already a video drawing tacos, but this one I am going to start from the scratch. So there was a post in our group about the tacos, so I thought to make a drawing. So before starting the drawing, first step is you need to select a good quality image. So I'm going to use this one because in this position it is the details of the tacos are really visible. These shapes are really big, so it will be easy to draw. You can see this one. If I take this image, this is also a good image, but the details of it are, this will be a little hard to draw because they are very small details here. So that's the reason you need to pick a good image. And of course I am not going to take an image like this one or maybe other images like this one. So I need one image which where the details are really visible and they will be easy to draw. So I'm going to start the drawing process, and for that first step is I just place this image here. I'm going to reduce the opacity here a little bit, just like that. Then I'm going to select this image and then I'm going to lock it. So I'm using my shortcut for lock it. You have to go to object, lock, and then it will show up here selected. So that will be locked. So once my image is locked right now, all I need to do is I need to, first of all is we need to understand what we are doing. So sorry guys. So first step is I am going to show you in a way. So here if you can see, so first step is you need to understand the shapes. So if I draw it like this is the bigger shape. So this shape is really important for any kind of drawing. Understanding the basic silhouette is very important. So this is the first shape you will see whenever you will look at it. Then there will be the details of the drawing, and also this one is being carved, so it is going in this way. For doing that part, we need to make the basic drawing inside our head first. So this is going to be the first shape, then this is the second shape or the background shape, if you can say. So this is the background shape. It will come something like this. So it is going to invisible from this area, but you can see the shape is already here. So in this part we can see that, and then we will need to add the details of our drawing. If you want, you can just make a guide like this which will help you understand where you are drawing. So this is the main shape. Now if I draw a line like this one is going in the inside direction, this is also coming in the inside direction. So this is the gap area we need to draw our elements. So this is not really important for this drawing, but it will help you understand the drawing the main, like it will help you understand to know the basics of drawing. So that's it for this one. I'm going to start the drawing process. Okay, let's start with the red one. So there is two way of drawing. You can draw it in a like a bigger line like this. Everything I will draw will be with big line, and then another way is you can make it smaller, like with really small details. Everything you will do will be very small like this, but that's not how I want it, because this is going to be a t-shirt design. So it is important to keep it big enough so that it can be visible once it will be printed on a t-shirt. So that is the reason I'm going to draw in this way. Let's draw it in black, that will be really visible. So first step is I need to understand this curve here, so it is visible from here. So I'm going to make a line from this way, and I'm not going to make a straight line like this. I'm going to make it a little curved like this, so that will give me a realistic look, or the curve of the original element here, the taco here. I'm going to just follow this curve. Okay, by the way, I'm not using my mouse here, so with mouse it will be a little hard to draw like this, but still you can draw it with your mouse. You can still draw it with pen tool, whatever you like to work with, you can work with that. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a graphic tablet, that doesn't mean you cannot draw it. So this is the first big shape of our this one, and then I will draw the details. So for the details, as you can see, I am going to first step is draw the bigger shapes. So this is the first bigger shape. I already draw that one. Then the second bigger shape is these leaves here. These green leaves you can see. So this is going to be the second bigger shapes of my this drawing. So I'm not just going to draw it straight. I'm just going to add some sort of curve in the lines here. So that will help me get the idea where the curves are. So kind of this, which is going to give me the idea of where the leaf is curved. So that one is the second bigger shape. Then I'm going to continue it from this area. So in some case, if your illustrator setting is not perfect, then it may not work like that. If you are going to draw like this, it is going to become a straight line. So for fixing that setting, you need to change the fidelity of your brush setting to somewhere like this, or maybe here. So that will help you draw freely. Like now if I try to draw more curve, it will become like something like more of straight lines. So that's the setting you need to do there. So I'm going to just I'm going to bring some lines here inside the leaf so that it will show the curve. That is good. Now for this one here, of course, I'm just going to draw the curve of the leaf. So maybe I'll just draw it from this area, then I'll join it here so that it looks more real than a fake cartoony look. So this is how it is looking. So as you can see, this is the first big shape layer of the leaf here. Then there is this potato stick or something like that, I don't know. So we know it as French fry, maybe, not sure what this is, but this is the second step. So I'm going to draw that part. That is good. Now for this one here, I have some small details like the mid or whatever this is. So this part I am going to draw. Now I can simply reduce the size of my brush here, but I don't want that. As I mentioned earlier, that I want to draw it all in bigger shapes, bigger lines, so that will help me, that will help it print well on a t-shirt. So something like this. Now here a little detail in this area, that is also fine. Now that is the second layer. Like after the leaf layer, this is the details, and then I am going to draw this tomatoes here. So sorry, that is something we used to say. Okay, so one shape like this, then there is this bigger shapes of these shades here. So this is, I think, good. You can just add details as much as you want, but that is really not necessary. No one is going to focus on that. No one is going to ask you why there is no seeds in the tomato. So that is just, you can just ignore it. So this is how it is going to look. I need to maintain the 3D shape here, so I'll just add a little line from here, not like that, maybe in this way. So this is going to give me the 3D look. That is fine. And then for this one here, as you can see, this is the main shape, so it should go here and then it is going to come back here. Then I'm going to join it here. Then I can just simply add this round here. I can even add this part here. I can add those shades here if I want. This is not important. So this is how it is going to look. Now for this one here, I am just going to draw some random shapes here so that it looks like some of those liquid shapes. So we are using some French fries or whatever this is. I am going to add one here. So this is not in my original image, but that's fine. We can simply add something of our own, just like this. So this is fine. Now for this area, I'm just going to draw this part here, whatever this is. That is good. So this is the third step or third layer of our this drawing. Then we need to complete the drawing with our fourth layer here. So if you can see things in layers, it will really help you understand the process of drawing. Otherwise, it can be really hard to see or hard to add details to it, something like that. So I'm going to just firstly draw this part of the leaf here, then I'll just join it here, so that it needs to be the same curve of our, okay, so not like that, maybe I will just add the same kind of curve in the shape here. That is good because I added some curve in this area, so that is fine. Now this is the last layer of the leaf. This is called the lettuce leaf, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. So you can see this is how we can simply draw our taco. Now I'm going to just simply select all of it. I'm going to make it a group so that I can easily see what is going on. Let's turn off the layer here. So as you can see, this is how it is looking. Now we can see it very clearly. Now it's time to add some details in the drawing. So as you can see, this one is really looking like some carved leaf, but this is not. So I need to add some shapes to that, something like in this way. That is good. So maybe one here, not sure, but something like this. This is going to work for me, and I am going to add this style or carved lines, straight lines to my lettuce leaves only, so that will help my viewers understand, or whoever is going to see the design, they will easily understand that these are all same style things. That means these are the leaves or whatever they can understand. They get the feel of it. So something like this, and then this one, so that's become a bit bigger. Okay, so this is how it is going to look right now, and maybe I'm not sure, this one is not looking very cool, so I need to just delete this one. Then I'm going to add another line, and then this time I'm going to come all the way to here, so that will represent it as a tomato better than before. So this is good. Now this is the first layer, this is the drawing. Now if I want to, I need to decide if I want to make a black and white illustration of this one, then this part is really good. I can start from here, and if I want to if I want to make a colorful illustration, then I need to start in a different way. So for this one I'm going to make it a colorful design because tacos looks really good in color, so I will do that. Now for the rest of it, I need to add some details, so I need to make my brush stroke smaller so that this all looks like they are all same kind of thing. Whatever this is, they are all similar, and I'm not sure this is the lips. Okay, that's fine. So this one needs some details in it. That's good. So this is the shape of it. Let's, so I'm going to add some different kind of uh, details to my this one, this french fry or whatever we just draw, so that will help my viewers understand. So this is going through these lines, if you can see it right now, so that will give it a similar look. And again, if I just draw that same style line on this part too, it is going to give me that same look, and then anyone can understand or relate that this is the thing they are looking. So this too is the same thing, and this dot details that I added, I am going to add that here too. So that is going to be kind of, that will represent that it is the same liquid here. We can add some other elements here if you want, but let's not do that right now. Just want to finish this, otherwise the video will be too long. So sometime it happens. I am just going to draw it, here instead of just tapping on it. So this is fine. Now that part is good, and it that same thing here. It is going to give me that look. Okay, so I already explained that. Okay, so as you can see, these are, now if you look at it, this is one kind of thing. So this is the same thing, this dot effect on it, this is the same thing on this area, and then the leaves, or then the tomatoes. So tomatoes, I'll just add some extra lines inside the shapes here. So these are detailed lines, and that's why I'm adding this in a smaller size. So this is not really important to add them in same bigger stroke size. That's not really important, because the bigger shapes will give it the look that it is something a tomato or something like that. Then I am going to add the same style thing here, so it is going to represent that this is the same thing. So this looks really good. Now I am going to just add some smaller lines inside this area. So this is going to be the curve of it. So something like that. Okay, that is fine. Now this one also needs to be there. I need to fix this issue here. This one should be kind of this way, but that's okay. Okay, so this is how it is looking right now, and this is the final illustration of this one. Sorry, not final, but for now it is final in this way. So for this bigger area here, I just don't want to keep it all this way blank here. I want to add some details to it, this, especially this part, this blank part. So for doing that, all you need to do is just follow the main shape of the drawing. So this is the main shape. I'm going to just take a bigger lines here. I'm just going to simply draw over it, so it is going to give me some straight and then some dots, still lines. That is good. Then I will just follow these curves here. So you can see I'm not drawing the, I'm not drawing straight lines here. I'm just drawing some curved lines and some small details there. So this is the curve of the design. This is really important to understand the drawing. So we need to follow the curve of it, or the shape of this one. So this is called the contour line. If you know, if you are studying or doing some research about drawing, so this is called the contour line. I'm going to just add some line here. So you can see this is now not looking that much empty here. And then of course for this one, this style lines, I need to add it here. So that anyone that is, who is seeing this one, they will know that these two, okay, so this one, for this small area, it is being a little bigger. The stroke size, I need to make it a little smaller here. Okay, so if you look at this, this is the thing will related to this one, and of course this area I'm just going to add a little more details to it, just a tiny bit. Okay, so that's fine. Now this is the way of making a illustration from an image. Now I can simply just put some colors to it. I'm going to do that, and for doing that I'm just going to select everything from here, and I need to just keep a copy, so that if anything happens or anything goes wrong, I can simply come back to this one and then fix it. So this is the main drawing part of it. Let's bring it here, and then I'm going to go to object and expand appearance. This is how it is going to look. All is expanded right now, and they are all in black color. So right now I need my taco image back. This one is really good, so I'm going to keep it here, and then I'm going to take a shape here. I'm going to right click, arrange, send to back. Then with my eyedropper tool, I'm going to pick this color of the tacos. That is good. Now for this one, I'm going to select everything in this area. Then I'm going to trim. So trim will trim them or cut them in whatever we can see right now. The visible layers will remain and the rest will be gone. So it becomes grouped together. So right click and ungroup it so that you can select each and every part individually. And this is the outer part. You need this one. I need to delete that. That is good. Now for this one here, I need to just change the colors. So this is going to be the leaf. So I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to make it kind of this black color here. Sorry, this green color here. And then this one, this one, this one. And whatever you just draw as a leaf, you need to pick the color. Something like this. And then for the rest of it, you can just select anything you want. Sometimes it becomes a little hard to select the smaller shapes, but you can zoom in to select it, and then you can simply pick a color similar to that object here. So as you can see, this is how it is going to look right now. I'm going to finish this coloring process, and I will show that in a bit. Okay guys, so this is how it is looking after the coloring process. I'm just going to make it one color, and I'm going to make it a group altogether. So I can add some details to it. I can add some shadings or shades of each color, but that is not really necessary, or that is not really important. So all I need to do is just to represent this as tacos, and I already did that. So this is how it is looking. Now I'm going to make a simple, I'm going to show you how the design will be, but I'm not going to complete the design right now. So the drawing that Sakib Bhai was making was like something like this. So every now and then I will add the text from this area. This is going to be the template of my this design. So every now and then I fall apart. Sorry. So this is how it is going to look, and then I will just add some, maybe some kind of element like the decorative element to make this look a little bit more hand drawn. And once you are done with the drawing, you can simply add some extra lines to it. Like the extra lines, I'm going to make it with this base color of the burger. So extra lines is kind of this is the lines. It will make it look like this is hand drawing. Of course it is in regular, it is going to look like a hand drawing, but adding some shapes like this helps it pops a little bit more. So something like that. So this is how it is going to look in the final. I'm going to finish the drawing, and I will post in my group, so you are welcome to join there. Now that's it for today's video. I hope this was helpful, and if it is, then let me know in the comment section, and let me know which topic you want me to make videos on. I will try to cover those. And for I'm not being very regular because of some of my work pressure, but I will try to be a bit regular making tutorials. So that's it for today's video guys. Hope it was helpful. See you in the next video guys. Have a great time. Thank you very much.